We out here in the Himalayan River eating. We got a rock at the table. I can only eat this bread because I'm kind of sick. But yeah, life's kind of good. Well, we're in the Himalayas now. Totally different place than where we was in the last video. I haven't been recording or anything because I've been extremely sick the past few days. I ate something wrong and it messed up my stomach. We'll cut to that right now. Yeah, let me just catch my flight. Okay, now that you've got to experience that, we get the beautiful Himalayas, the rivers and the mountains. We're with a fella by the name of Joji. He runs a school here and he's part of Emmanuel Ministries. But we get to hang out with him for today and some of tomorrow. But in this span, we should be able to go to a hot springs. We're going to Manali, which is where the actual Himalayas are, like the actual mountains. But yeah, hope you enjoy this video. All right, we're in a place called Coxer. I don't know why it's called that, but it's like 1,000 foot higher than where we was at. It's pretty sweet up here though. Like you can see where the snow comes in on the left side and then lands on this face over here. But it's pretty sweet though. They got no vehicles, no service. There's actually a sign that said no mobile service, so call your friends and family to avoid worry. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, we're in the Himalayas. It's about as Himalaya as it gets up here. But another 3 or 4 hours down the road and there's different places to do stuff like ski resorts and paragliding. But I mean, there's more scenic views, definitely different. This is a big tourist attraction for people who don't get to see snow every day. But it's one of the only places that snows in India. Oh, and there's these ATVs and stuff. They're pretty popular up here. They ain't found anywhere else in India. But yeah, what can I say? The Himalayas, man. Like it looks like we're on a different planet. Isn't that insane? Absolutely crazy. Yo. Turn around, please turn around. Absolutely insane. That's crazy. Like, back to what I was saying, like, they're just amused by anything. And I think that's why we don't appreciate life that much. And we got a sneak peek of the houses up here. We ain't got a place like this where it's just straight concrete. But, I mean, it's just concrete on the outsides and a bed inside. Nothing much else. I mean, houses like this. I mean, people are tough up here, made of leather. Look at this man. Bro finally gets to poop. Is it blinking? Okay, we're on a yak. It's freezing out here. Me and Sanesh, we're just having some fun. Wait, how many times you get to ride a yak, you know? Well, low-key kind of cute, if I'm being honest with you. They're like Highlanders. You got a zebra one, you got a white one, mixed ones, you got a Holstein, you got people paragliding in the mountains. Joe, hurry up! Look at these guys. They're so fuzzy too. Just ride my yak. We got views like this. Behind you too. I think it's kind of funny. The dude, the little tourist guy, he didn't know that, like, our rope and everything else. So he tried to help me in the stirrups, like I didn't know what I was doing. But I mean, look at the stirrups. They're super thin. Looking kind of worth it. The little fella's rank. He's got quite the horsepower on him. This is about the equivalent of being in Wyoming. There you go. Ski slope up here, but it's all dried up. They're in a drought season right now, actually. All right, you good? We're at a restaurant in the Himalayas. This is the next day. We're about to go to a temple, but it's hot springs, and they worship there. But it's actually pretty cool. It's one of my favorite places to go. This is also one of my favorite mountains to be at because it's so freaking big. Like, look at me. I'm a pretty tall dude if you know me. Look at that thing. Yeah. But, yeah. Just another day, I guess, in the life. We got sheep on the other side. The water's blue. Like, perfectly blue for no reason. I mean, look at that. You can't get more blue than that. You probably could, but, I mean, it's Himalayan water. Who's complaining? But, yeah. We actually got a monkey up at the top of that mountain. I'll insert the picture or whatever. And yeah, it's just one of my favorite places to be at. Okay, we're in the hot springs. People are everywhere. It's like one of those tiny spots that only like 5 people know about. Well, 5 white people know about. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You got people bathing out here. We got a temple we're about to go in. Don't drop my phone into the water, please. It's actually really hot. It's, I think the average temperature is 102 degrees, but it's pretty cool. If you can look over there, it's just in the bottom of the whole mountain basin. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite spots. I think, Joel, is it your favorite spot? One of yours? Joel thinks it's one of his. Yeah, I like it. It's like almost like Tibet and Mount Everest, but totally different. But yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the facts? Like, why did they make this temple, Sanish?
Because always they're getting the hot water, so every time you'll get the hot water here.
They believe that naturally their gods put it out there, so they put a temple around it and a whole community, and it's just in like the valley of the whole mountains. It comes in throughout the Himalayan rivers and everything else. But if you look, you can see naked children and everything else. They'll be swimming. So yeah, we're going to explore a little bit more. The gods is on the wall, but you can see the steam like kind of coming out. Yeah, it's hot. Gods, as in polytheistic, which does not exist because there's only one God. I shouldn't say that. I should, but I could probably get killed for saying that over here. But those are all the other stuff. People probably think we're psycho. And in the last flick, I was supposed to take my shoes off, so yeah. Dogs are actually collected here. There's puppies back in the other place because of how warm it is. But this place was founded about 300 years ago or so. It's just been kept building on it. It's been here since the British took over and everything before that. Everybody's in a rush to get to their place. But out of the hole we go and into the street where there's a bunch of shops and other stuff. Man, what do you think about shopping in India?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You just got to jew them down from what I've heard.
Yeah, they give skin tags. If you're whiter than Jonathan here, then
Price goes up.
the price will go up. But I acquired this and a little fanny pack. Pretty sweet. We've been trying to talk people down, but it don't work too well. All right, so Dad, what's this place called?
I don't know, Manacard something. I gotta look at the name. Manakaran.
Manakaran. So Manakaran, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Probably one of my favorite places to go in India. It's like the peak of my trip, other than riding the yaks. That's pretty cool. But we're going to the swinging bridge, and that should wrap up the Himalayas for us.
And
Cut. Okay, well, I guess that brings us to the end of the hot springs in the Himalayas. I do love this place, even though we didn't get to spend too much time here. Can't wait to come back. Maybe bring a few friends. All right, well, we're at the bridge. I got a good nap. I got a good view. We're on this old bridge. We got Sanish and Joby happily passing. This is an old way that they used to cross over. This is actually more recent. It was made in the 90s. And then you can see a cable right here. This is how they used to cross back in the old days. It'd be cut off till monsoon season because the water would be so high it'd be dragging that cable. But that's how they used to go back and forth. But there were some up in the higher mountains where the hot springs were at, and those were really sketchy. But yeah, they had a bad monsoon season this past one. Washed all the roads out, so they had to put a tunnel, bridge, tunnel, and another tunnel. But yeah, ignore the neck beard through all the sickness and the rest of it. We'll be in Calcutta in the next episode.
as soon as I see your face, I know that it's true. And I know what you're going to ask, but the answer's always no, and it's always going to be no. I see the Lord up there, He's telling me to say yes, that this is the one true.